What's up, guys? It's Justin Parnell back again with another episode of our MTG Arena free-to-play series. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button. That would really help us out and remind you that we have new content coming out every Monday and Thursday on the free-to-play journey. If you want to listen to the Thinktwice podcast, go to SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, and Spotify. If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/thinktwicemtg. Now, for Limited this week, we have a little blast from the not too distant past, and that is Dominaria Draft. This is a draft format I quite like. It's a lot of fun, and for our free-to-play point of view, there's a lot of great lands in this set. All of the enemy-colored check lands, buddy lands, whatever you want to call them, as well as a bunch of sweet cards, including arguably the best card in Standard in Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Card's not bad either. So we are going to be looking to do a Dominaria draft now, and let's go ahead and get started and see how this goes. Okay, so I guess they're going to make it easy for us, because even though I didn't mention that Lyra Dawnbringer is one of the most exceptional cards, here we are. Now, since I don't want to just blaze through this pack, even though I think it's pretty clear what the best card is, and that is obviously Lyra Dawnbringer, Baneslayer Angel herself, I want to take a look at what we could potentially get back. And this pack is actually pretty solid. Now, I don't know if we're not going to be getting back Danitha or Pegasus Courser, but even something like Thal Omnivore, Memorial of Genius, if we get into that, there's a lot of options. This is I don't want to say a particularly deep pack, but even something like Run Amok is a solid combat trick. Arcane Flight can be solid if you're into getting the big turtles. Particle Wanderer is pretty solid too. But we're going to take Lyra and be happy about it for our collection and just in general. Okay, so pack 2 is a little more interesting, and I guess a little more interesting meaning it's not a slam dunk. This is a outrageously busted bomb and limited card. But we actually do have some options. The card I like the most is, of course, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Now, you have to be able to trigger it. If you can, this card is incredibly powerful. If you can't, it doesn't do anything. So that would mean we'd want to get something like the, Urgos, the empty one, which is it's not great. It's just a big 6-drop flyer. It's fine. I mean, it's still 4/3 flyer. And that's really the only card in this pack. I'm tempted to take the Vile Offering only because we're passing Blessed Light, which I think is the best card in this pack for us. Ballast Gorger is good, but Blessed Light is just better. But I kind of want to take the Yawgmoth's Vile Offering and just see what happens. So let's do it. Okay, so we're still pretty open, but fortunately, in my opinion, the best card in the pack, other than Llanowar Elves is obviously very, very good, is Thallid Omnivore. And I am a big fan of this card. Even if you're not in Thallids, I think this guy's solid. Again, the best card in this pack is Llanowar Elves. It's the best card in most packs, and I am tempted to take it because we have the Lyra, and the quicker you get Lyra out, the quicker you win the game. Squee is fine. I think this is a super annoying card to play against, obviously. So White-Red may be on the table, and maybe we splash the Vile Offering. It does help. It is a legend or historic card. I guess it has to be a legend. You have to control a legendary creature planeswalker. So yeah. So it's between Thal Omnivore, Squee the Immortal, and Llanowar Elves. I think this is the best card. I think this is the next best card for what we want. And Squee is probably after that, but it does help us. We can do this crazy Bant deck, or crazy Mardu deck, so let's try that. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so here we have some solid green cards. I think Dominaria is pretty solid. Helps us get our Lyra back. However, we would have picked Land War Elf if we were doing that. Then Academy Drake is very good. I do like Fungal Infection. I think Fungal Infection is actually very solid. Dark Bargain is also very good. But I think we want to live, so we're going to do Fungal Infection. The 2 red cards are just okay. Okay. So here we see Wizard Retort is the best card. I do like Sanctum Spirit. I actually think this card's pretty solid. It's the threat of making indestructible is often very, very good, and we know we're going to play white. So this is a card we're just going to play. Easily pick that. Okay, we're looking at Invoke the Divine. This card is more playable than it looks because there's so many sagas. So it's not as bad as it looks, especially in a best of 1 environment. You actually kind of want one of these in your deck. I still like Fungal Infection. And this is not a bad card to have multiple of, so we're going to take the Fungal Infection and be on our way. And here, I don't care for another new Benalia. The Confessor is fine. I like the Skin Witch better, actually. And it looks like in our deck, we're going to want some kind of... We're kind of want to grind our opponent out of cards. And... it's easy to get bigger stuff, especially if we're splashing. So I think I'm going to take the Skin Witch. And I think the Thallid Omnivore is better. We have 2 Fungal Infections. No, I'm going to take the Thallid Omnivore. Yeah, we're going to take that. Just because we have the Fungal Infections. Oh, here's a nice one. Windgrace Acolyte is great. Big fan of this card. It doesn't like beat you over the head with its power, but you're pretty much always going to have this card in your deck. I think we can find another Skin Witch we can put in our deck. So we'll take the Acolyte and be happy with that. And here is the pack that we opened. Particle Wanderer Run Amok did come back. We'll take the Confessor, though, as a card we probably won't play. I'll happily take the Soul Salvage. I actually like having one of these in any black deck. Adamant Will is also very good. Adamant Will is probably better than Soul Salvage. Well, it is better, but I think we can get one of these later. These are less likely to come back, so I'm going to take an Adamant Will. Okay, so this is kind of, is there anything we want for our collection? And the answer is no. So we're not going to play this or side it in. We'll take this Gitu Lava Runner. And we'll take another Confessor here. We'll take a Pierce the Sky. And then we'll take a Frenzy Rage. First, I'm going to move these. Looks like we're full out on the squee here. Okay, what's going on with Lava Runner? There it is. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to take these Confessors out. It's okay if these make our deck at some point at the end, but we're not looking for it to. Oh my. Shall I guess we're going to be playing Angels. Man, if we'd have drafted that Land War Elves, we would have been in primo shape. But no, we're just going to take this Shall I mean, this card is also insane. Yeah, we're just going to take Rare Angels. This pack is also pretty nuts. Fungal Plots, Slimefoot, Grow from the Ashes, Shivan Fire, Academy Journey Mage, but we'll take the best card. There's a Joyra, Weatherlight Captain. Not too great. We're going to take this Whisper, Blood Liturgist. Whisper is good if you can make tokens. This Deathbloom Thallid would be great. I'd really like to have this, but I'd rather have this Whisper. We have the Vile Offering. This will be our 3rd legendary creature, and it helps us get back our broken cards. So, obviously, Cloud Reader Strings is the best card in the pack. Not close, but for our deck, we're going to take Whisper. Okay. And we have a full blank, which is always a lot of fun. Man. I don't want dub. I actually think this card is okay, but it invites 2 for 1s just like every one of these cards do. I do not want to take this Confessor. We'll take this when it comes back around. The best card in this pack is probably Wild Onslaught. I guess there's some sort of chance we splash that. I mean, Sean is also obviously very good. In the event we're splash green, I guess I'll take this Shauna. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, a full nothing. And we literally won't even cast any of these cards. I guess we'll take Joda for our collection. Yep. Nothing here for us. Okay. This one is actually also pretty easy. I really like Memorial to Folly in grindy decks. This is not a card that kind of like obviously like hits you in the head with its power level, but it has consistently been very, very solid. It also doesn't take a deck slot. Call the Cavalry is very good, as is Sergeant Arms, but Memorial to Folly with all of these other legendary creatures, especially when we're trying to cast the Vile Offering, I feel like it's kind of where we want to be, so we're going to take the Memorial to Folly. Okay, here we are going to take the Soul Salvage. We do want to have the 1. And there's another Soul Salvage. But, I mean, we might be looking into potentially other colors. I guess it would be green, which there's none of here. We'll take another Soul Salvage. We're not going to play 2 of those. We know that. I guess we can take another Trick in the Blessing of Belzenlock. At this point, we just need creatures. Cheap ones, specifically. So we'll take the Knight of Nubenalia. And none of these. I'll take this Warlord's Fury. Again. Uncommon. Yuck. Yuck. Okay. This is going down there. Okay, so these are all the cards we're going to play. We're not going to play the second one. All right. Well, even if the deck doesn't work out, we have won the draft as far as our collection is concerned. A Lyra and a Karn. Maybe we'll get this out on the war back. Maybe the Soothsayer. Maybe we'll get one of the black cards. That would be great. Let's take that and... Oh, thank you. So, Triumph of Gerard is pretty sweet if you have, you know, like a bunch of creatures. But it's also very good if you just have one creature. So we're going to be taking this card, even though Board the Weatherlight is kind of funny in our deck because it's going to get one of our good cards. There's a chance it's going to wheel though, but we're going to take the Triumph. We'll get a good wheel out of this pack. Okay, so here we're definitely going to take this Sergeant at Arms. This Warcry Phoenix looks a lot like Arclight Phoenix, but it is not. It is not at all. Ooh, a Cast Down. Ooh, and Eviscerate. Cast Down is better. Eviscerate just gets everything, but Cast Down's better. The one thing we don't have is very much removal. Okay, we're going to take more Sergeant at Arms. We're just going to keep taking them if they give them to us. Okay, we are not going to play any of these cards. I guess there's a chance we have to play Rat Colony. But I doubt it. Chance we have to play Partick Wanderer. We're not going to be playing Dub. We certainly don't have enough creatures for that. We have one. Let's move you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to take this Partick Wanderer. Just in case. Just in case. I'm going to take this Zalfirian Void. We can scry to our good cards sooner. Man, this is a super late Sap Herd. I guess we're going to take this Sarah Disciple. Alright, there's the board, the Weatherlight. We're just going to play this. We have enough things to get with it. How many Soul Salvages can we play? That's the question. 2. 2 is the answer, because we're going to have to. We'll probably have to play this Evangel. We'll take the Uncommon. And this Skirk Prospect. Okay. This one might be rough putting the 40 together. This G2 Lava Runner is very frisky. Okay, so how many creatures is this? 12 creatures? Alright, Blessing of Belzenlock. Fungal Infection. Night Numinalia, Sarah's Disciple. Cabal Evangel. Combat Trick. Gets a Bomb. Hope we have a creature. Removal. Multiple creatures. Have to play these. This is actually a nice little combo. Soul Salvage and Sanctum Spirit. Shalai is excellent. Thallid Omnivore is a hill giant that with some tiny upside. Whisper's probably not going to be that great. We don't have many creatures. We at least can play this this Vile Offering. So there is that. There is that. I think we probably want to play the Partick Wanderer. Yeah, we'll play the Partick Wanderer. Okay. Alright, well this deck did not turn out super great, I'm going to be honest, but we do have some bombs that can get us there. So we're going to hope that that is the case and see how far we can get. Okay. So we do have a 1, no 2, 3 and a 4. And a Soul Salvage in case things go wrong. But we only have 2 lands, so we're going to mulligan this. We need lands. Okay, this is the opposite. Alright, deck. Okay, deck, I get it. I get it. We asked for lands. We received lands. Okay, well, at least we did that. Put 2 planes on the bottom, right? Yep, okay. Okay, well, there's a swamp. All we have to do is just play this Partick Wanderer on 6 turn, and I'm sure our opponent won't kill us. Play this Knight of Numinalia that we can't block our opponent's 2-drop. Right on time. No, we're going to have to trade up here. Yeah, we'll trade with this. Okay. Well, we do get 2 Fungal Infection, the Rat. El Rato. So that's nice. And we'll block here. They'll get another Saproling. Alright, they do have more rats. And hey! Maybe they can't kill this. And we can attack them 4 times. My guess is they can, and we're sad. But maybe they can't. There's a shot. It's not dead yet. Come on, Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay. Doesn't look like it's dead. Lyra Dawnbringer is always the cure for what ails you. Every time. They're going to have a cast down. That's fine. Nope, no blocks. No blocks needed. We'll go to 20. Mammoth Spider? Okay. Alright. We're just going to keep attacking with Lyra. Alright, we're going to play our big 5/5. This plan might work. Draw Lyra, soul salvage it. Draw Lyra from your graveyard. Win. We didn't have to do step 2, which was the soul salvage part. So we can attack here. They can double block. That seems fine. We get rid of their mammoth spider. If they block with 2 of their other creatures, that's also fine. Yep, that's totally fine. They go to 5. Alright, let's board the Weatherlight. Alright, let's get our other angel. Cool. What a fair, great deck. Look at this. +1/+1, unnecessarily. Our opponent probably thinks we're geniuses, but they're wrong. Oh, Lich's Mastery. Am I playing Ali? We'll +2/+2 this. I guess. So if we deal them 9... Yeah, whatever. We're just going to do this. So the sacrifice 5. Oh, yeah. Exile permanent or a card from your hand or graveyard. Okay. That's gone. Take 4. Okay. I don't know what our opponent control, but I want to know. I really want to know. Uh-oh. Well, I guess they didn't want Lich's Mastery to be there anymore. Alright. Game 2. This is actually a solid hand. We have a curve. We'll keep that. We have a soul salvage, so when our Lyra dies, we can get it back. We have a whisper, so when our Lyra dies, we can get it back. This is going to be the game plan. If you guys don't want to see this for 7 games in a row, turn back now. There's still time. Alright. Here comes the beatdowns. Our opponent could just play 1 toughness creatures and we could just keep killing them. And I would be fine with that. Alright, let's scry. Planes. We already have 2 planes. That's part of our combo. Okay. Make sure we put that on the bottom. We did. Excellent. Shivan Fire. Alright, that happens. G2 Journeyman, just a 3/2. Okay. Alright. That's our 5th land. I would like this to be a swamp instead of a plains, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. No blocks. Okay. That's not bad. We'll play our planes. This will protect Lyra if they try to damage it to kill it. I think we're going to Fungal Infection and get this Journey Mage this turn. We do have to, in all seriousness, have to kind of utilize our black mana because we only have 1 and we have all black cards in our hand. If our opponent wants to use a removal spell on half of our spell, that is fine with me. Very okay with such things. I'm going to get Whisper instead. That's probably smarter. Narhumea. Okay. Well, in that case, I won't block because my creature's going to die. That's clever. That was clever. That was very clever, what they did here. Okay. So, I think we want to get back. We want to do our first soul salvage. Get back these 2. We want to play our 3 power creature out. I mean, we'll just block this Journey Mage. I'm sure they'll hold back the Narhumea. Chronicler. Okay, that's pretty good. Getting back a Shivan Fire, which they have multiple of. Surge Arms very close, but not quite. Yeah, we'll play the Evangel. I actually think that we want to play the Sergeant at Arms. Yeah. No, we're not going to kick it, unfortunately. We just want to put some blockers down, because they can damage us in a hurry. It seems like they do have quite a synergistic deck. Unlike us. The only synergy in our deck is the rare and mythic symbol. Ooh, yikes. Didn't care for that. I'll be honest, did not care for that. So, they can just kill one of our things. Otherwise, we're going to take 9. Go to 2. That doesn't seem very good. I mean, I guess we're going to do it. We're going to go to 2. Chumping does us no good. Because we can double block one of these. They kill one. We're in the same spot next turn. We have higher life, but you know, we still can't win. Okay, Soul Salvage. I guess we have to pass the turn with this fungal infection. Gives us the best chance. We don't have a legendary creature, so it cannot gain lifelink. Okay, so let's... Oh, we messed up. We goofed. We goofed good. We're supposed to do this before blocks. Though it doesn't really matter, considering that if we did it before blocks, they just kill our Evangel. We have 2 blockers, we take 2 and then die anyway. Okay. Alright, that was not Lyra Dawnbringer. Lyra would have not saved us because they kill our blocker. Can't play more than one of these. Okay. Alright. Alright, well this is how we lose. Alright, game 3, we're 1-1. This hand is not good. We're gonna mulligan it. Alright, this hand's better for sure. We have a removal spell, we have a scry. It looks the same. That's not Lyra. We'll put it on the bottom. Should we always scry? Should we always just mulligan to 6 if we don't have Lyra? You guys think that I'm joking. I think that you think that I'm joking, but I'm not really joking. Because I really think that's going to be largely the only way we're going to win most of these games. Such a dramatic difference between this card, which lets you scry 1, and then Healer's Hawk, which just has lifelink. Both 1/1s for 1. Okay. Should have done this last turn so we didn't draw this land. That's not Lyra. We'll put it on the bottom. Attack is for 2 to 17. They play a creature that costs 3. We're likely going to kill it. They don't, though. They do not. Alright. Great art on Thalid Omnivore, too. You never had a chance to see it up close. Thalid Omnivore looks like it's eating a child. Okay. Well, Baird is annoying. Not impossible to deal with, but annoying. Alright, well there is one of our angels, which we can of course soul salvage back. Key component of our deck. Deep freeze. Alright. Well, if we want to undeep freeze it, we can always soul salvage. Or we can always sacrifice and then... Dauntless Bodyguard. Okay, where's the bodyguard going? Bayard? So you're bodyguarding? Okay. Adamant Will. Okay, well, we'll just pass the turn. Power or toughness of 1. Okay, you got a big wall. Doesn't have flying though. Okay, so we can do a cute play. Gains indestructible. That's not going to work. That won't work at all. Yeah, come on in. Come on in with Byard. Still can't block him, can we? Okay, so we give this +2/+2. Block here. Sacrifice this. Kill this. But it gives it indestructible. Plan doesn't work. It's important to see the lines even when they don't work. Okay. Sanctum Spirit's actually solid. So, of course, we can't kill this with, you know, what's it called? So, alright, we'll just pass the turn again. We're going to start attacking back with this Sanctum Spirit. It's ultimately a race we're losing, but sure you don't want to attack with that Bard? Alright. So be it. Okay. Well, we're going to attack with all of these. All meaning 2. Pay 1, 2. Got it. We're not exactly blocking with them. Okay. It's fine. 3 lifelink. Damage. It does happen. Exile target historic, then return it. Uh-oh. Well, that's pretty good. Alright. Well, I don't gain life that way. I don't care for my opponent being tricksy. Damage, I suppose. Okay. Well, we're going to cast down this Sentinel. Go to 1. Stupid Bard has Vigilance. Okay, so Scry resolves. That is not going to resolve. No, thank you. Now, we're still in bad shape. I don't want anyone to think otherwise. Yeah, I'm still in very bad shape. We go to 1. Still can't block. Can go to 4. Got it. We'll pay. Block that. Damage. Okay. Well, we'll give +2/+2. So we gain some more life. We can't kick it. Wouldn't be very good with Bard in play anyway. Okay. So we're going to take 4... Oh, that's not good. They have their own Sergeant Arms that cannot be blocked. Their little soldiers cannot be blocked. I'm going to be honest, this Tetsuko has really put in an above average amount of work. I'd say well above average. Okay, we'll just attack with the Sanctum Spirit. We'll pay 1. Yep. In the turn, we don't even have anything to return with our Soul Salvage. Our opponent did not want to kill any of our creatures. Now they can just attack for 5. We still can't block any of them. I can block this one. Sure. None of these are saprolings. Looks like we're biting the dust. Alright, now this hand does look very reasonable, but it does not have a Lyra in it, and we don't have any black mana, so we're going to mulligan. Okay. We're going to mulligan again. We need more than this. Alright, this is fine. Not Lyra on the bottom. Okay, excellent. Here's the fungal infection. Nope, they can get a creature. Take Knight of New Benalia since we can cast that. Okay, excellent. Right on time. So this is when we're going to draw Lyra next turn and never get our 5th land. This is definitely how this plays out. Okay. So now any 2 lands will do. We're going to mill with Windgrace Acolyte. We're going to will Lyra, Soul Salvage, Soul Salvage. Soul Salvage. Okay. Well, this is a 3/3 for their 2/2s. That is not nothing. Can they break through? The ultimate question. I don't know. They might just have more 2/2s. Oh, that's a 3/3. Okay, well, we're not going to block that one. No. Not a good deal for us. All right. Not the worst. Maybe they go to enchant it. Turn its owner's hand. No, we are going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and get it though. No return. We'll hold down the street here. All right, there's our 5th land. For our Windgrace Acolyte. No attacks. What did we mill? Ugh, Karn. We can get this back with at least with Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Karn and then Plains. Okay, not too bad. Very aggressive horse noise. Okay. So we only have 1 creature. So we're going to hold the Soul Salvage. Lingering Phantom. Okay. No, we don't want to use that. Block the Mesa Unicorn. Okay. Will be our turn. And let's pass the turn. This way we can get their Lingering Phantom. This is a very 2-droppy aggressive deck here. Block. We'll block on the Honor Guard and on the Phantom. We're going to pump our Acolyte so it lives. And we will take 4 and go to 8. There's a fungal infection, which is great. So we can potentially coerce them into attacking yet again. Soul Salvage, they're getting back some of their own. Okay. Fortunately, they tapped in an inappropriate manner. That's how I would describe that. Okay, so before blocks. Now we go to blocks. Block here. Block here. Go to damage. Only take 2. Oh, there she is. There she is. What could that be? What do we think? Let's attack for 3. Just in case. Just in case. I don't want to go to 4. I really would like to have something up, so if they try to exile Lyra, we can sacrifice her. Okay, so they're going to go to 16, which is convenient because that's just 2 attacks. They put a charge Okay, so they're just trying to get us really as fast as possible. Divest. Okay, they get the Partick Wanderer. They see our Lyra insurance. Well, let's go ahead and attack with everything. We're going to be gaining 5 life no matter what here. So let's go ahead and put them to 5, which is just 1 Lyra attack. Bard. You're not going to be enough, friend. We'll just pay that mana. Just in case there's something fishy, like a fungal infection. There's not. Nothing fishy. Just Lyra. Okay, so this is a non-Lyra hand. However, it is pretty reasonable. We have a World of Folly, a Zalfirian Void to scry to Lyra, and other actual creatures. So we are going to keep this one. Could be a mistake. Could be a mistake. We're 2-2. 1 Lyra up, 1 Lyra down. Okay, there's a Shalai. So, I mean, this is not Lyra, but if Lyra comes along later at some point, they could be friends. And that's really what we want. We just want angel friends. Team angel friend. Okay, well, looks like we're not going to kill that. Has first strike and hexproof from black, so we're not going to be casting it down anytime soon. We're not going to trade with this tragic boat either. I'll trade with this corrosive ooze. You could sell me on that, I believe. Let's see if we can find Lyra. Nope, you're not Lyra. Okay, we will pass the turn. Yep, we'll block the ooze. Go to 13. Passing the turn? Okay. Alright, we'll play Shalai. If they attack, I will definitely believe that something is fishy. For sure. Okay, they don't. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. We'll play Whisper for now. Oh no, I made their knights bigger. What a fool. Sparring Construct, okay. That's good. This is low impact card. Oh, nice. Okay, alright. Now we have a Partick Wanderer. And I'm going to pass the turn again. Next turn, I'm going to attack with Partick Wanderer, and if they try to double block, I will Adamant Will it and hopefully take out both of their knights. That would be great. Okay, let's give that a shot. Okay, so nope. I mean, I'm still going to do the thing. I'll do the same thing. Get rid of 3 of their creatures. First strike damage, which is fine. Regular damage. 1, 2, 1. Yep. Let's hit them for just a few. Yep, their knight can get bigger, that's fine. And we'll play a Thallid Omnivore. So yeah, they can attack here, but we are now attacking them for significant amounts of damage. Alright, well, we're going to kill that. No blocks. Okay, that's not Lyra, so we're going to kill it and hold up the bargain. Let's get back this Knight of Grace. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. Okay. We might be able to close in our first non-Lyra victory. That would be something. Tragic Poet. Okay. Seal away on Shalai, which I'm going to sacrifice. We can, of course, get it back with our Memorial. Any number of things. Oh, I forgot about this one. Well, let's put this on our Wanderer, since it has to, of course. Could have attacked with the Thallid Omnivore. Okay, well, I think our opponent's still going to die, because they're going to take 3 and then 1 here, but that's fine. If that is what they want, if that's how they want to go out. Alright, we're back. This hand, we're 3 and 2, and this hand is not looking reasonable, so we're going to mulligan. This hand is actually looking reasonable. Even though we don't have a Lyra, we do have a mulligan. We have a 2-drop, a removal spell, and 2 lands, so it's like a multi 4. We'll keep this, though. Whisper, you are not a Lyra or a Plains. Okay. Looks like our opponent mulliganed also, put it on the bottom. Board the Weatherlight. I'm actually really glad we have this card, because this either finds Lyra or puts things on the bottom that's not Lyra. Okay. There is our Plains. We don't need Lyra quite yet, since we can't cast her. So we're going to keep putting pressure on the board. Yep. We'll play our 3-1. We'll attack for 5. We are going to cast Board the Weatherlight rather than Cast Down on our turn. Even though we won't be able to cast anything we find from boarding the Weatherlight, inevitably we will. Or maybe not so inevitably. Okay, we have a Shalai and a Gerard's Triumph. We're going to take this Shalai. Put the non-Lyra cards on the bottom. In a random order. So we know Triumph of Gerard is on the bottom. We can... No, we're just going to hit for 2. I don't want to cast down that. It's not worth it. If I could have a Cloud Reader Sphinx, we'd really be in trouble. Getting them down to 8 is not quite low enough. Especially not for a spell we're casting our turn. We would really be pushing the tempo. Fire Elemental, that is probably something more appropriate. I'd love if they attacked for 1, since we have a poor block. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the Fire Elemental. Excellent. Alright, we'll play our Shalai. One more and we can have a Windgrace Acolyte, which would be nice. Oh, Adlise is nice. Okay. Looks like they don't want to play against Shalai. Alright, 4 and 2, and this is a powerful hand. This is one we're going to keep. No Lyra, but I think we're going to be okay. Which means we're going to get totally destroyed. That's usually how that goes. Okay, could be having a little greedy 5-color deck here. See those every now and again. We will play Shalai first, and then Karn. of course. Assuming the board is not empty. If the board is empty, then we'll get Karn down. As Karn will help us find Lyra. Okay. We have all of the mana necessary. Alright. Our opponent opts. What do they find? They're thinking about it. So, oftentimes Navigator's Compass is used to play greedy decks. Just to basically, you take the best card in every pack. You get a few dual lands. And then you Navigator's Compass your way to being able to play all the best cards. It does come at a cost. The cost is Navigator's Compass. Because this card is crap. It's like mana fixing-ish. But also not really. People argue that it lets you splash cards. I suppose it does, but again, the cost is pretty high. Because my opponent has chosen to play a card, to play some other card in his deck at the cost of essentially gaining 3 life. It's 5/5. I definitely 100% would have blocked. I am worried they're going to fight here. That is definitely a concern of mine, for sure. I don't want to play Karn, because Karn will likely bite the dust. I think I'm just going to say go. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Should have played the Zalfirian Void to see if we can find Lyra on our next turn. I'll take 5 from the Allosaurus, that's fine. We'll block here. That is also acceptable. Yeah, I definitely feel like they have something. Okay, Scry. Scry for Lie. Soul Salvage is not a Lyra, so we'll put that on the bottom. Even though I do think Soul Salvage is going to be good this game. Okay. So we have our Shalai. In the event our opponent tries to fight, we can Blessing of Belzenlock. So they trade. Pierce the Sky. Well, so much for that. Okay. This does not have trample, so we can Sergeant at Arms and create some blockers. Well, at least it's got our Bad Angel, right? I don't like they haven't hit us. I guess they do have an activated ability. Okay. Let's try to kick it. Okay, so we will block with 1 soldier. Block here. Okay. No, we're gonna do colorless. Come on, it's Karn, of all things. Okay, so we're gonna plus. We obviously telegraphed something with leaving black up, but we're not exactly in a position to pretend we don't have something. Okay, so Omnivore and Sanctum Spirit. Okay. So we just need Karn to live this turn. Because then we can Vile Offering, destroy Allosaurus, get back Shalai. Okay. So I don't want them to bounce Karn like when I hit with his ability on the stack. So no, they could have a counterspell. Ooh, they do not. Okay. Well, that's going to be pretty good then. That is going to be pretty good. Alright. There's Lyra. Shockingly, we receive Swamp. I'm glad our opponent is seeing the full extent of our fabulous drafting. Open 3 packs of Magic cards. Works for us. I don't know why it can't work for everyone. Drake? Okay. Oh, that was a good draw. We shouldn't have drawn that. Like, it is not fair that we drew Academy Drake, but here we are, drawing Academy Drake. Alright. Let's attack with the rest of the team. Since our Angel has lifelink for no reason. Because it does. Because Lyra says so. Because Lyra is the boss. You're not alone. You never were. Except for our opponent. They are alone. Okay. No Lyra. We do have some early interaction and a lifelink creature that we can make indestructible, and a Windgrace Acolyte. So this is actually a solid hand to get us to Lyra. Or, I mean, Shalai's not been shabby either. So, one of our Angels. We'll say that. I'm totally fine with our opponent not rushing out of the gates. We can definitely play this long game. We have a 4, 5, and 6 with all the lands to play them all, so that's what we want to do. We can do it. Oh, our opponent seemed to have no interaction. This just immediately flopped on the battlefield. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. At this point, it's definitely not worth discarding our Partick Wanderer. Okay, let's see if we can find a Lyra, or an Angel, or a Mythic Rare. Ooh, Triumph of Gerard. That's very good, but it's none of those other cards. Okay, we'll play the Windgrace Acolyte. What do we hit? Survey says... Alright, there's Lyra. Which is arguably better because we have several ways to get her back. Blink of an eye? Okay. The next one we are just going to play this Partick Wanderer for sure. Deep Freeze. Also fine. And then we'll play the Windgrace Acolyte the following turn. Opt. A card I really, really cannot stand in Limited. Could just be another card in your deck. You have to have a deck like we have. I really like the Deep Freeze here. Okay, well. Time for a Windgrace Acolyte. Ooh, Yawgmoth's Vial Offering and a Soul Salvage. Not what we want, not exactly what we want, okay. Maybe they do have a deck like ours. They're leaving it on top, so... Ah, they do. They do. They have a Teferi. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I get it. I figured it out.
I know my responsibility.
Do you? What is it? Okay. Alright. That's fine. That answered my question. Wow, what a powerful card. I still prefer Lyra over Teferi in Limited. I'll be honest. But, okay. Teferi's at 3. We'll still absolutely... So annoying. Sanctum Spirit. Also very annoying. Sarah Angel. This is a good time for us to draw a real removal spell. Like a real one. Ah, yes. The Mighty Plains. Well, the combination of our tricks can... That was a quick block. Okay, so first things first. -1 here. Then we're going to sacrifice Partick Wanderer, give the Omnivore +2/+2. And pass the turn because we have nothing else. We're simply going to run our face into Teferi as many times as we can.
Hurry!
Alright, okay. Touche. Alright. Called it. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's Soul Salvage? That's clever. That's really clever. Okay, there's another fungal infection. One. Indeed. Alright, we're going to leave this plains in our hand. Block here. Block here. Before damage. We'll give this -1. Try to chop down some of these knights. Oh, I forgot. Forgot there's still a Teferi and a History Benalia. The good news is they're still playing a limited deck, so we have a shot. Somehow, some way we have a shot. They still have to block. Oh, come on now. Sacrifice another creature? That's just unnecessary. Okay. How do we beat this Teferi? Shall I? Maybe? Opponent's drawing 2 cards a turn. No blocks. We'll go to 31. That's fine. Or 21. Pegasus Courser. That's cute. That's really cute. Okay. Sergeant at Arms. Alright, that's a good one. They can still attack for 3. We'll pass for now. I wish we had that Vile Offering. We actually could have just destroyed Teferi at some point.
We need to move quickly.
Oh, did we get dubbed over here? Alright. Who are we milling? Me? Board the Weatherlight. Okay. We still have a Soul Salvage. We still have a Karn. Now, Karn won't last long, but we do have a Karn. The issue is going to be Teferi getting to -8. Okay. Here's our Soul Salvage. Our opponent does not have a counterspell. Let's get Lyra and Whisper. We'll play Lyra. And not attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're putting Lyra on the bottom. Got it. Okay, so we're taking 6. No, taking 5. Okay. Let's play Whisper. Whisper will ultimately let us get back a Pardic Wanderer. We still can't get Teferi, though. Yeah, so we can attack here. They block with the Homarid. We can kill the Homarid. We still take 5. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Because otherwise they can clock us quicker. It's not really what we want, but from a math perspective, this is only 2 turns. This is 3 turns versus 2 turns. Now, of course, they could play a 3-power creature and then that makes it equally... Okay. Or another flying creature, which is a problem, but... We do have another Sarah Disciple. Oh, Whisper went on the bottom. Okay. And that's a problem, too. Went down anyway. Memorial to Folly. We should have sacrificed that Saproling. This lets us get Teferi at the cost of like all of our creatures. No.
I won't let you win.
Man, if we'd only sacrificed a sapling and gained 2 life. It was a good game. Unfortunately, we'll block this one. Take 6 exactly with Lyra on top. Ugh, so close. All right, well, U2 Lava Runner decided to stay around for the entire draft. We did get to 5 wins. Our deck was not very good. So, our deck was, like I said, our deck was not very good. But we like I said, we did get to 5 wins, which is great. We got a Lyra, we got a Karn, we got a Shalai. I think we actually came out on top here. We came out on top. We're not going to open anything fun out of this. Well, not open anything fun out of the prize packs. So I guess we can. There's a 35% chance we get a pack bonus. So let's redeem our reward. See if we got it. We did not. Okay, just 1 pack, no problem. We were victorious today. We opened some good cards. When you're doing a free-to-play account, doing that in limited is important. You know, it's great to pick up a booster pack too for our trouble. We essentially got the vast majority of another free draft at 750 gems to draft, but we're in pretty good shape. We're doing really good on our free-to-play account. We put up some good results. We've put up some bad results too, but it seems like more good than bad recently. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to see the rest of this video series, make sure to hit that subscribe button on the Thinktwice MTG YouTube page, and be sure to like and comment as well. If you want to listen to the Thinktwice podcast, go to SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, and now Spotify. If you want to support the show, patreon.com/ThinkTwiceMTG. That's it, guys. See you next time for Constructed.